Hi friends, so myself Samyak here. So I'm in Avalara Technologies. I joined 2020 to this year only in January. So I'm 2021 pass out from IIT DAVB Indore. So it's a government college, but definitely not a tier one college. So yeah, that's about it.
ओके। आपने अप्लाई कैसे करा था?
Okay, actually, Avalara visits our campus, but during an on-campus round, I was not selected. So then I went to another company, and through a referral, I got Avalara's call. So there was one my friend who was there in Avalara, so he referred me. So then I got a call from the recruiter.
ओके, प्लेसमेंट प्रोसीजर क्या था? स्टेप बाय स्टेप बता सकते हो आप?
Okay. So total are two personal interviews and one coding test and a simple introduction call with HR. Not a HR round, but introduction call only. So first of all, सबसे पहले when he referred me, I got a link, online assessment link. So there was 1 hour time and two questions were there. So first question was of medium difficulty and another question was of hard difficulty. So I solved the first question and the hard one I solved partial test cases. So let's say 3 out of 15. So I did not completely solve it, but yeah, I partially solved it. So after that, I got a call from the recruiter saying that you have cleared the round, so we can schedule a interview. So recruiter was very friendly and I was not available at that time, so we scheduled at a later time interview. So then there was a first technical interview, which was taken by a technical lead of Avalara for the team which I applied for. So in the technical interview, most of the parts were like DBMS, OOPS, then coding questions also. So starting with the round, he asked me about OOPS concept, and definitely they look at your resume and whatever you have written on the resume, they ask questions according to it. So I have written design patterns, OOPS, and the projects that I have done in that also reflected that I know them. So he asked me questions about abstraction, polymorphism, difference between inheritance and composition, all the stuff like that. And so I was pretty clear about them. I have written some blogs also regarding OOPS. So I was pretty clear and I told him that I have written some blogs, so you can go through them. So he was pretty impressed by that. After that, he came to DBMS. So in DBMS also like transaction concurrency and then let's say joins and indexing, primary index, secondary index differences, and after that, then some theoretical questions on different type of keys and how we have to select one and how to make relationships, unary relationship, binary relationship. So DBMS was covered in a good depth. After OOPS DBMS, he just asked me because I have answered almost all the questions. So he just asked me, "Do you know OS?" So I replied with a yes, and then he just asked me, "Do you know multi-threading and do you know more about locks and concurrency control?" And then I said, "Yeah, I can explain it." Though he said, "No need to explain. We can go ahead." Then he presented me with two questions, two coding questions. First was of array. I did not do not remember the questions correctly, but yeah, it was a medium difficulty level. After that, there was a graph question. So again, I do not remember the question correctly, but the solution of that included breadth first search and finding a shortest way. Exact question is not there, but concept was this. So it lasted 1 hour, 15 minutes long, and then he was pretty impressed by me. Then uh, after interview, 1 2 hour only, I got the call from the HR that your managerial round will be there. So on the next day, manager round was there. So it was a techno managerial round, not only manager round. So he asked me about some system design question, low level design question, and also a DBMS query. So uh, that low level design question was open ended, so there was not a definite solution for it. So I tried my best. So whatever solutions I came up with, he was okay with it. And query part I messed up, but then after his help, I got that also right. So managers and leads are very helpful there. During interview also, they will help you a lot. So after that, he explained me about the job role that we are offering, and which team I am going, and what are the expectations, and what core part is delivered by team, what is the business value that is there. So after that, that ended. So after one day, I got a call from HR. Then it was an informal call, like, yeah, you're selected, and this is your package and all. And yeah, then there was a offer letter rolled out, and then I joined. So, talking about processes, there can be variations also. So, if your first technical round is not very good, then they may take your second technical round also before the manager round. So, it varies. Yeah.
यानी आपको कोई टिप्स देना हो फ्रेशर को, जो अभी फ्रेशर है, तो क्या टिप्स
Mhm.
दोगे आप प्लेसमेंट के रिगार्डिंग?
ओके, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपके प्रोजेक्ट्स बहुत ही क्रिस्प और बहुत ही डेफिनेट होने चाहिए। यूडेमी की प्रोजेक्ट्स मत उठाना। उनसे एक पहले टाइप कर सकते हो, उनसे एक बेस लाइन बना सकते हो उस प्रोजेक्ट से, बट वो सेम के सेम प्रोजेक्ट्स वहाँ मत डालना रेज्यूमे में। फॉर एग्जांपल, जैसे आपने कोई वेबसाइट बनाई यूडेमी से, पूरा 4-5 हफ्ते का कोर्स करा, देन वो कोर्स करने के बाद जो वेबसाइट बनती है ना, उसके ऊपर और आप अपना टॉपअप करिए और माइक्रो सर्विसेज या कुछ भी ऐड करिए या फिर कुछ फीचर ऐड करिए, और उसको ज़्यादा हाईलाइट करिए रेज्यूमे पे, इंस्टेड ऑफ जस्ट सेइंग दैट ये यूडेमी का कोर्स मैंने करा है। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, टेक्निकल नॉलेज में आपको जितना आता है उतना ही लिखिए, और अगर आपको नहीं आता है तो बेसिक जो चल रहा है ट्रेंड में, जैसे आपका इंटरेस्ट बैकएंड में है तो एपीआई पता होना चाहिए, माइक्रो सर्विसेज पता होना चाहिए, देन डेटाबेस का पता होना चाहिए। सो अपने आप को अप टू डेट रखिए। किसी चीज़ की बहुत ज़्यादा डेप्थ में जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज वेन एवर यू विल गो टू अ पर्टिकुलर रोल, तो उसमें जाना ही पड़ता है। सो ज़्यादा डेप्थ में जाइएगा टेक्निकल लेवल पर। डेप्थ में अगर जाना है तो आप डीएसए में जाइएगा। फॉर college students, I'm saying. For first, second year students, I would say that DSA भी करिए, बट जो भी ये वाला पार्ट होता है डेवलपमेंट वाला, उसमें आप डेप्थ में जाइए फॉर द फर्स्ट इनिशियल 2 years। आफ्टर थर्ड ईयर डीएसए पे थोड़ा ज़्यादा फोकस करिए, और प्रोजेक्ट्स ट्राई टू कंप्लीट एटलीस्ट 2 गुड प्रोजेक्ट्स, और कॉन्फिडेंट रहिए। बाकी कोई इशू नहीं होता, बहुत हेल्प करते हैं वो आपकी, तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं होती।
ओके सर, आज की वीडियो के लिए इतना ही रहने देते हैं।